Hey everybody. That was that. My name is Eric House. Before I begin, I want to welcome you to the Trident Club Banquet, and also a huge round of applause for another successful season. I'd like to start off by saying that all of my years on this team, this is my favorite one. If I had to talk about every joke ever made or every funny story ever told, we would be here well past midnight. The amount of love and support on this team is incredible, and I'm so happy I met every single one of you. You bring a smile to my face, and I 100% know for a fact I always brought one to yours, or at least made every effort to. Every day after school, from 3:15 to 5:30, we were all there together, with our big smiling faces, ready to hop in the clean and warm pool. All of us standing on deck, and then you heard it. Alright folks, let's get in there on top, let's leave caps on, got it on, let's go. There he was, Scott Bartleson with his daily 7-Eleven drink, rocking a sweater vest, and had some really good looking saddle shoes, I'm not gonna lie. You have a great taste in fashion. All of us standing there already feeling exhausted and in fear of what he would write on that wonderful whiteboard. And that's how it was 6 times a week. But the best part was being there together. I first like to talk about Scott. Like all of us, I met him during tryouts. Of course I made it on the team, but I wasn't an official swimmer of Scott's until 2014. So I've been swimming for Scott for about 4 years now. 1 year as a senior and 3 years a national. I was scared of Scott like everybody else. I was only 5 feet tall, and he was the same height as my dad with the deeper booming voice. First day of practice, we had a nice set of 66 100s. When I told my dad what I swam that day, he was in shock, and I was in for a real treat. Scott did not know who I really was until I took off a week in the beginning of July for a nice vacation, and he wasn't happy. So ever since then, no more vacations during swim season for me. My sophomore year, I became a national, and I was officially on Scott's radar. Being a national is taxing, yet rewarding, so I pushed through. The best part was that Scott got to know me a lot better, and now he knew I played the trombone. The one thing I had in common with Scott was that we both hated after-school band rehearsals. He hated the fact that I missed practice for them, and I just hated having them. Here we are today. I'm still playing the trombone, and I have a strong 75 attendance record. I think? Somewhere. Okay. I'll admit that I have caused Scott frustrations at times, mainly due to my trombone, singing, and laughing in the lanes. A fun fact, my buddy Lewis and I got kicked out of band for a couple weeks because we were singing obnoxiously. I will admit, this year I have been better. There you go. Believe it or not, Scott is a man of many talents and surprises. He has a wide range of SAT vocabulary. He has interesting stories, like the usual man who climbed Mount Everest without oxygen, which I think is him. That's why he keeps bringing up. And he does have a sense of humor. One day during my senior practice, he stopped us all and he said, "You guys all look dead. What are you doing out there? I want you guys to get excited. Think of something that gets you excited." He goes, "I love chocolate chip cookies!" And there I knew he was the coach for me. Crazy, fun, loved every second of it. For any future barrel attendees in the audience, he is a physics teacher and zoologist. In the end, Scott, I'm very proud to be one of your nationals. I may not have been the best one, but I will be one to remember. True. Thank you for coaching me and giving me insane sets that have well prepared me for my next chapter of swimming at Susquehanna University. I'm sorry, this is very long. The next paragraph goes out to both my #1 fans, my parents, Eric and Yvonne's house, wait. Right now, they're currently really nervous that I didn't tell them what I was writing for them, so here it goes. The people who have raised me and shaped me into the young man I am today still still trying to figure out where I get my crazy side from, because it still causes a debate. My dad has been given many nicknames in his life, including Big E, or Big Eric, or even the Big Show. But I would call my dad my best friend. I get my good looks, charm, and charisma from my dad, but unfortunately, I didn't get his height. My dad has taught me many things that will help me throughout the rest of my life. My dad is a very handy man. He loves doing work around the house, and lucky for me, I get to learn too. But Dad, I will admit, I don't remember any of the names of the tools you showed me, so if I have any maintenance problems at Susquehanna, I'll be FaceTiming you. The best part about my dad is we do not have similar interests, but he will make an effort to show interest in what I like, and that's what I love about him. I taught him how Fortnite works. I keep him up to speed on The Walking Dead, Flash, etc. But one thing I will miss doing together is going to the theater and seeing a Marvel movie. My dad and I can talk about them for days. And Dad, when Avengers 4 comes out, I will be back on the island in an instant, so mark the calendar. And in the end, I will miss you a lot, Dad. Sharing my stories with you were the best part of my days. In the future, I hope to be as successful as you one day. Sorry. My mom is someone in my life that is very important to me. I cannot describe the amount of love and support she's given me throughout my whole life. My mom has helped me so much inside and outside the pool. One day in the future, I hope I can return the favor and be there for her in her time of need. I'm sorry for the torture I put you through by complaining about everything I do. Your reactions are priceless, and Dad gets to laugh too. Gets to laugh a lot. So that's why I continue doing it. I'm also sorry for giving you one-word responses when you text me. That will stop once I'm in college. To wrap this up, Mom, I may not say it or show it as much, but I do love you and appreciate all that you do for me. One of the hardest things about leaving Trident is having to say goodbye to my coach and my friends. I'm not saying goodbye, I'm saying see you later. I'll be back in the fall. Yeah. Luis Lopez, Kroons, Danny Wankowitz, Teresa, John McCaffrey and Deirdre McCaffrey, Libby Valdez, Casey Shishadi, Hannah and Haley, Madison Petrusevic, Courtney Moen, Shamir Goody, and Nikki Banco, Andrew Boyd, and the rest of you guys all back there. Thank you for the many great memories. You will always be good friends, and I will miss our quality time together in the wagon pool, the many meets, endless laughs, and too many memories to count. Remember, Deirdre, if John acts up, you better tell Mom. Shout out to my younger friends, the other Erics, the Eric Shishadi and Eric Convisor. Keep swimming and having fun. I will miss you all and wish you luck as you continue to move up in the Trident ranks. To all my fellow graduating seniors, Ryan, Goff, Ryan Callahan, Mike, Sora, Alexa, Nick, Tim, me, and Olivia, it has been an honor to swim with you all, and I know you will all go on to do great things in college, and I will miss you all. Again, I'm very sorry it was long. I just had to get it all on paper. To my Lane 6 crew, Sean Macias, the rookie of the team. Last year, our friends Jack Shadden, Emma, and Sarah graduated off the team. They left a big gap in Lane 6, and lucky you were there to fill the gap. You were the best and the only choice in my book. I've known Sean since his freshman year of high school because we swam together at Curtis. He was and always will be my 200 IM buddy. I'm glad you came over to Trident, Sean, and thank you for being such a great friend. Kristen Gullison. 5 years ago, I met Kristen in junior 2, and it feels like yesterday. Kristen and I had a great relationship, and she was like a coach to me, literally. She would yell at me to get off the wall, and she would yell at me to get out of her lane. And I actually enjoyed these conversations. I found it to be hysterical. As years went on, we became closer. Today we are great friends. I look back and think about all the time and I laugh, and all the bickering and bantering we've had. I'm going to miss you a lot, Kristen. Mia, Tim, Nick, and Olivia. This is going to be hard. I've only known the four of you for 3 years of my life, but honestly, I feel like I've known you forever. When I first met you guys, I was surprisingly very quiet. Yes, I know, it doesn't seem believable. Today I consider you my family and people I can trust and depend on for the rest of my life. And I know you will do the same. You are lifelong friends. In the past, before I knew you, I really looked up to you guys. And once I had the opportunity to get to know you, I knew I found such a great group of friends. Nick, I think it was fate that we had met and became great friends. My greatest accomplishment was getting you to break out the dancing shoes and force you to the junior holiday in 2015. I will never forget all the many songs that I loved to serenade Nick with at practice. He loves every single one of them. He especially loves my originals. Nick and I swam proudly at this past Lancaster meet, where Scott pronounces it, Lancaster. We met a coach from LaGuardia Quad Club, many jokes. We also met Kali that same weekend. Nick is a huge fan of my impressions, so if he wants a good laugh, I'll always do one. Nick, it was a pleasure getting to know you these past 3 years and meeting the rest of the Lombardo clan. I look at you as a brother, and I hope you do the same. Tim, when I first met you, you scared me because you looked like you could beat the crap out of me. Which I'm sure you might actually like to do on many occasions, especially when I sing his whole 500-song Spotify playlist on the way to and from swim meets. The more I got to know you over the years, I realized there was no reason to be scared of you anymore, because I learned you were just as goofy and as fun as me. So I knew we were meant to be great friends. At the North Carolina meet this past January, you made John, Croon, Nick, and I learn the bar song from the movie The Other Guys. After memorizing and learning this wonderful tune, we sang it for the whole restaurant that night. We 309 forever. Tim, you are one of the wildest yet brightest kids I've ever met in my life, and I wish you the best of luck at Fairfield. Last page. Me and Olivia. You are the sisters I never had. Always there to share your crazy stories with me and put a smile on my face. We have so much in common and always find so many reasons to laugh and sing, of course. 2 years ago, Mia had this dream to see A Boogie with the Hoodie live at a concert, and that dream became a reality in October 2017. Fun fact, that was my very first concert, and I remember that day and concert for the rest of my life because it was something I did with my best friends. Just because we are graduating does not mean this is the end of our fun times. From Susquehanna to UMass, we are 5 hours and 26 minutes apart. And for FIT, a little over 3 hours. But anytime you need me for a laugh or a talk, I am there for you guys in an instant. You guys are my people. You are funny, smart, bright, fun. And I know you all have a great future ahead of you, and I wish you the best of luck. I will miss all our dinners, fun times with you wings like Florida, Connecticut, and Carolina, Lancaster, spending time with so many great families. Lombardos, the Flagellos, the Portland Shaddies, and a special shout out to Ray Flagello, who can catch a grill but mean striped bass. Delicious as always, Chef Ray. No matter what the future holds for me and what lane there's in, there will never be another lane like lane 6, and I love you guys. Favorite #1 memory of this team is the January trip to North Carolina. Scott, if you go back there next year with the team, I do want in. I learned many important things that weekend. 1, sometimes a meet isn't all about the swimming, but also about the memories you make. 2, never act too crazy in your hotel room because Scott will double check to make sure you do not possess or consume any alcoholic beverages. And 3, John McCaffrey is the fastest man alive. My second favorite memory, besides seeing everybody every day, was the ultimate frisbee every Thursday on the backfield. But before that, it was a nice rallying session, but seeing Scott walk up that hill with cones and frisbees, that put a smile on my face. Oh, and Pilates was also a real treat. We could tell the instructor really loved us after she yelled at us for not taking this seriously. Thank you for sharing this journey with me. Thank you for the laughs, love, support, and friendship, and the memories I'll carry with me forever. Thank you.
Scott, you decided to give me a scene